Vuru
Love it.
in India.
Oh,
You're talking to Eric and Dave. How are you doing?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm good. How are you guys?
Doing all right. What would you like to talk about today?
Yeah, I have been listening for a while, so I just thought how to make you guys understand what God means or how to find God.
Okay, so Vuru, we talk to hundreds of people who have different definitions for God. And
Yeah.
so when you say learn what God means, I just want you to know I'm not trying to be an asshole.
Yeah.
We're learning what your definition of God means. So what is your definition of God? Hello?
So my definition, it's it's not a definition of the world, right? As you put it up, like my definition, right? My definition in this sense, if you trust in yourself, then you can find.
If you trust in yourself, you can find God. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, what is God?
So let me put this
No, don't.
this way.
No, Vuru.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. You're calling about God. You're saying here's how to find it, and you have not yet given a definition. So I cannot follow you and be honest about anything that I say from here until I know that I'm on the same page with you and understand what you mean by God. So please define God for me.
Yeah, I am trying to define that because we are in a different page, right? We are in different extremes. You are on the other end of it, which is like no God, right? Atheism is like no God, but you guys are confusing it with lack of belief of gods, right?
We have not accepted the claim.
On that.
We have not accepted the claim, and the claim can be different from person to person, so we need to evaluate what those claims are so that we can be honest about it.
but you have to, if you're going to make a claim for a God, you have to, like Eric said, you have to define what that God is. What is the God that you're claiming exists and that I should believe in?
Yes, please define God.
That's my definition, right? If you believe in yourself, right?
Okay.
Every individual is a God.
If you believe in yourself.
So I'm God?
Yes, you are.
Good.
Okay, cool. Then I believe in your God. Yeah.
I love my God.
Yeah, if we are our own, if you're thinking it's just people thinking about themselves, then what you've done is you've played a definition word game and you've redefined God to be people. And because people exist and we have evidence for them, I would say that your definition is existent. I don't think that your definition is useful because we've just reused a word. We've used another word when we have a perfectly good
I'm a
one,
human. I don't need a God to believe in. I'm here. So God doesn't factor into the equation for me.
It's just people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you saying that there's
exactly what? See, that is exactly what the problem in the minds of the people, right? Because we believe in the concept of evolution, right? We are evolving.
Hold on.
And
Vuru.
Yes.
We're moving forward and we're not speaking to this definition of God. Please.
No,
if you want to prove to us that humans exist, you don't need to. We're good, and that can be the end of the call.
No, I mean, I'm not talking about human, right? You are talking about finding God through religion.
How the fuck am I going to find something I don't know what it is? I need to have a definition. So no, I thought you defined God.
As me.
No, yeah, you said finding it. What is it?
So,
tell me about this God.
What is your definition? Yeah, what is your definition then?
I
don't need to define a God. I don't need a God in my life.
Yeah, well, how useful is it to have a conversation if I'm forcing them to take my definition? We meet people where they're at. Vuru, what is your definition of God?
So what is your definition? That's my point. You don't have a definition. You are.
I don't need one. I'm not looking for God.
You don't need. Then why you are talking to anyone?
Because they believe in God.
Yes, because there are people who are using their belief and their definition of God to justify horrible things
Yeah.
that go on in the world. And it's not just Christianity, it's all over the world.
Yeah.
There are fucking honor killings. There are families that disown their children. There are laws that are put on the books that take away rights for half our fucking population. It's necessary.
Yeah, these shows are necessary because
you think like without God, like it will be a better place? And
I think
without religion,
Vuru, I think that if we did not have religion, we would have one less place to couch our bigotry.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're wrong. You're fucking wrong.
How so?
That's your opinion.
Well,
It's not opinion.
Okay, then if it's not an opinion, what is your definition? And we'll start.
Yes, that is what I'm saying, right?
Cool. What is it?
From where I am calling, right, the land, right, it is the most searched place in terms of God, right? All these moronic other religions, right, which try to invade and try to do everything, nothing they succeeded. But millions of people.
What's he talking about?
Hey, he's definitely not defining God.
No.
That is what they are believing in, some God, something or the other.
But when they can call the show and they can talk about what they believe
your
in.
belief? What is your God belief?
Yeah, you right now are running away from the question. Please.
No, I'm not running away.
Then define God, please. Please, I'm begging you. Vuru, please make my day. Define God.
Yes, I am. Yes,
Okay.
I am, right? So if you are not open, right?
No. I'm not. You're talking about finding God. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, no.
Yes.
Define means to give a
no,
description
people-
of. I want you to not tell me how to find God. I want you to tell me what God is. Is it a person? Is it a man in the sky with a big beard? Is it, the character as described in the Quran or the Bible? I'm asking you to define what God is. Define being to give a definition for, to show what it is. Tell me, what is your God?
Yes, because
Not because, what is it?
because of your upbringing, you are stuck in that Christianity and Islamic gods.
I'm not
That is
stuck
the
in
problem.
shit. I'm
We're
talking to
not-
people who call about
You
it.
know this is an atheist show, right?
Yeah, I do
Atheist
know.
means not a belief in God.
Okay, yes. You are coming to the point, right? Not a belief in God, right?
Yeah?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
so
the
tired.
theist claim. Are you making a theist claim, Vuru?
Sorry, what was that?
Are you making a claim about theology? Are you saying that there is a God that exists? Yes or no?
Yes.
Does that God have a definition that is different from human?
Yes. It is-
Okay.
What is that definition?
Who/what is your God? The God you're talking about.
So God is a concept, right? Godliness that has to be found within you by individuals. You have to seek it. That's
Okay.
why we don't call it as God. We call it as moksha, which means like there is no exact translation to it.
Okay.
It's like salvation, right? Finding. It's like researching, right? Even in science.
Yes,
right?
but
What do you do?
hold on.
You make
It's actually not exactly researching. You're conflating two things. So what you did is you said, I want to make sure that I get this absolutely right, and I don't want to absolutely fly past it. Oh shit! Did I lose it?
What'd you lose?
The point.
You lose God?
No, I didn't lose God. I lost the point.
Oh.
I'm sorry. So Vuru, let's
He's in the kitchen. Sorry.
Let's track back a little bit, right? You were talking about what God is, and God, you said, is a concept. There we go.
Within
Thank you.
ourselves, within
is a
ourselves,
concept,
right.
So ethics, morality,
humanism,
right?
decency, kindness, all those things.
Let's go with kindness.
Yes.
Right. If kindness is a concept that we can find within ourselves that we define to describe a very certain behavior, which sounds like exactly what you're saying. I do not believe in a thing that is kindness. I believe that there is a concept because it's a word that we use because it's useful. If you are using a God word to describe a concept, we're not going to fight you because...
No, we believe in that. We just don't need to attach the God label to it.
Yeah.
So we're not looking to find God. The label here when on your call says wants to discuss how one can find God. I'm not looking for him or it. Eric and I are humanists. We're atheists. We're decent people. We have kindness, compassion, love, all those things, all those concepts that he was mentioning. But there's absolutely no need to attach the God label to that.
I mean, and
it just confuses it.
And any label where you're anthropomorphizing a concept. Now, please tell me in the comments if I'm using this incorrectly, but I believe it's confusing the map for the place. Instead of describing what this is, right, the way we use kindness and how that is, what you're doing is you're saying because we can be kind, that means there's somewhere I can go and touch
kindness.
Kindness.
Thank you. I am a pretty kind person.
You are. So
everybody, like, we all are kind person. We all are angry person. We all are crazy people. We all
we're
can
humans.
do shit. We all can do everything, like both good and bad.
That means we're humans.
So that is what you can be God. You can be devil. You can be either.
And
so that is the concept.
And I think we're saying the same thing. You just feel the need to attach the God word to it, and we don't.
It sounds like
trying to attach. You guys are trying to attach to the label, right? Atheism.
No,
right?
no, Vuru.
It's kind of position, right?
No.
We are making a position or a statement.
We're trying not to play word games. All we want to do is make sure that we're understanding each other.
Yeah.
We want to understand you, and it sounds like your definition of a God is not one that at least anyone in this studio audience would understand. If it's useful to you to redefine something like kindness, compassion, or humanism, if that helps you, okay. But I will warn you that what you're doing is muddying the water.
It's not helpful.
It's definitely not helpful.
Let me help you, right? Let me help you what you guys are trying to do. Like, right?
You said moksha is the word? Was that it?
Moksha.
Okay, call it moksha. Don't call it God.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, you can even...
Beautiful. All right. Then we're in agreement.
We're good.
And have a good one, man. Thank you for calling in.
Thanks, Vuru.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay.